Hey guys, and welcome to the third and final stop of the Golden Circle tour. And this is Thingvellir National Park. And this is a UNESCO Heritage Site for many reasons. One, historically, this was when the first government was ever formed in AD 830, I believe. And it might be one of the oldest governments in the world. Now the word Þingvellir, can't even pronounce it properly, but Thing means assembly, like a Nordic assembly, so parliament, and the other half, Vellir, is place or field. So this is where the beginning of parliament was formed. And what you see here is actually the biggest lake in Iceland. And it's kept at a constant 3 degrees because it's fed by glacial water. So quite a cold place, but never freezes to the bottom. And home to Arctic char, brown trout and stickleback. We've got a bit of a marshland area here. And what we have in this area, that is the Rift Valley between the Eurasian plate, tectonic plate, and where we're standing on here is the North American plate. So yeah, you can't actually jump over between both tectonic plates, but the Rift Valley is quite big, a few kilometres wide. And if you're a Game of Thrones fan, and who wouldn't be, many of the episodes were actually filmed here. I believe some of them were over there, and also there where you see some steam coming up. I believe the path to the Eyrie was filmed here. Also the fight between Brienne and the Hound. You can see all the basalt here and all the fissures that runs through this valley. Look at that, I think we can go down there. It's 7:40 now. The weather's been fantastic today. A little chilly, but not as much wind on this side. We're on the southwestern side of Iceland, and about 40 kilometres from Reykjavík. So there's Daisy, our guide. Hi! Oh, she tells great stories and a lot of geological knowledge.
See, there was a road here. Yep.
Yeah, this is one of the fissures that opened up. See the different layers of basalt that are formed. Each layer probably corresponds to each of the volcanic eruptions where the lava's laid down. So you get these massive lava fields all over Iceland. Yes, beautiful island. full of really interesting geological features. So let's look up here. See one there, another there, like another there on top. And the most recent there, that's 2,000 years old. Pretty cool. Right, shall we have a look at what we got here? The good thing about the lava fields is that it filters the water, so you get really nice drinking water in Iceland. Also, because of all the volcanic and tectonic activity, you get all those geysers and hot water being produced, which you might find in your shower, because that's what they use to heat up the water we use. It smells a bit of sulphur though, but you can't get used to it. A bit like rotten eggs. Right, let's go up here. That's my intercept. Oh, you can see like the folds of the lava. Right. Oops. Have some fishes here. And some panning tourists. You also be careful, you have to stay within the paths, not damage the vegetation. Some of the mosses here grow extremely slowly. Right, it seems that I'm walking down the North American plate and into the Rift Valley itself. Because the two tectonic plates drift apart from each other, grows around 2 centimeters a year. Okay, there we are. Bottom of the Rift Valley. Picnic tables. That's the bridge that we drove over in the bus. Or the coach, really. And look upwards. So there, that is the North American plate. Okay, coming over to the bridge now. You've got a beautifully still lake. Amazing. Wow, it was so clear. Let's have a look. It's very shallow here, but out in the open, it extends to about 140 meters deep. Not the deepest in Iceland. The deepest one is about 250. Quite deep. Yeah, so you can see the logo here. I think it's made up of what looks like a P, where the little bit top's gone down to the bottom. So actually, that is the Icelandic word letter for thorn, not son of thorn, but thorn, which is pronounced the. So it's not that's not a P, but pronounced as the. Oops. Now I think, let me look, I think the flagpole over there, there's a few flagpoles around. I can't remember which one, but one of them is supposed to mark the site where the law stone is. It's where the stone that the keeper of the law sits. But since that government has dissolved and no longer sits here in the, I think, early 18th century, no one bothered to write down where it actually was, so we just have to make an educated guess where the law stone was, where the keeper of the law sat. I don't know, could be that one, or could be that one? I could be wrong, it could be the other ones anyway. There's quite a few flagpoles here. Right, I think that's enough from me. See you guys later. Bye.